Okay, sorry. No, I'm good.
Jeanie LaPointe from Rumford.
So can you just share your story and your experience during your time at Rumford Hospital and Oncology Clinic?
Well, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in the fall of 2012 and went through all of those wild emotions and talked to some friends who had also had a breast cancer experience, and they said the girls in oncology are amazing. They'll take care of you, they'll walk you through things and talk you through things, and you'll be in good hands. And I knew that. I came and chatted with Stephanie and Patty, and they just put my fears at ease. And Stephanie was my nurse through the entire course of my chemotherapy, which was very reassuring. They were outstanding. I just can't say enough about the care that I received from the first day I walked up and asked for, walk me through these steps and what I can expect, to my first treatment to my last treatment. Everyone was, I was the focus of their attention, even though there were lots of other folks in the room. And while I had lots of support from friends and family, at the end of the day, I knew that the folks here in the oncology suite, I could call them at any time, and they were a tremendous amount of support for me as far as the dealing with the chemotherapy and the side effects and some of the ins and outs of the process. There have been some folks who were diagnosed after I'd been through treatment, and I would encourage them to come up and chat with the folks in the unit before they even had a port inserted. I remember that was my biggest fear. I had worked in healthcare at a time when the ports weren't internal, that there were exposed tubing and what have you, and I was terrified. I was afraid of infection and sepsis, and those fears sort of got ahead of what would actually happen and what would transpire. And just having a conversation with them really helped me work through some of that stress and those fears. And sometimes folks just don't know what to ask, or they're so emotionally overwhelmed that they need someone to sort of sit there, maybe a friend or someone else who's going to actually hear what the nurses are saying. Because I can reflect back, and now I can see how emotionally overwhelming it was. I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? Or why couldn't I process that? But I had friends to help me with that.